something like what I'm wearing. This is what the ladies in our community generally wear. And I make long skirts out of the lower portion, and the upper portion I turn it into skirts that is good enough for younger children and even dresses. I'll just show you how I do the skirts. The lower skirts, we don't need to do anything. It has a pocket on one side and it has a little opening on the other side with a zip. So it can be used just the way it is, right? And this upper portion is what I turn into skirts. Now, what I do is I open up the hole. Okay. And I cut very close to the seam, as close as possible. Okay, I will go all the way around and cut the whole thing. Once it's cut, I'll not waste time, so I'll just show you. It will come out something like this. Okay, it's not generally straight. The center will be lower and the sides will be a little higher. So you got to fold it and measure this part. Okay, this would be around 18, 19, depends. Okay, and then you measure the same all around and give it a straight line and a straight cut. Okay, once the straight cut is done, once you have a straight cut here, I just fold in 1.5 inches and I stitch it all the way around. I just leave a little bit, say about 1/2 inch or 1 inch for the elastic to go through. And I leave that 1 inch even open after the elastic has been joined together. So the skirt is ready and it comes out like.
I think one is there on
Hanging
display.
over
Yeah.
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 Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Comes
lot
out
of
like this.
fabric in those skirts, aren't they lovely?
Yes,
It's
and
a
it's
lot of
really
fabric.
easy.
And just how much elastic would you use for
I
something
use
like
15.5 for the shorter skirts,
Okay.
15.5 inches, and 1/2 inch just to add on the joint. And for the bigger skirts, I use 19.5,
Okay.
18.5
Okay.
inches. I have a little pattern for it. It has to be ironed before you start. And when you place the pattern, it has to be 1 inch above the string, right? So this has to be 1 inch above the string, 1 inch or 1.5 inches. So you've got to go up here like this, right?
You need the pins?
It's fine. It's okay. I just need a pen.
Pen.
That's okay. That's okay.
A Sharpie, is it there?
Are they all the same size?
Um, They'll be generally just in half an inch here or there. Not exactly the same.
Where do you get those from?
These are all from our community ladies. They all wear this.
And are they
So,
donating them?
Then they're donating. They're just giving it to us, yeah, so that we can work with it.
And there's enough for everybody, so
It's more than
take
enough.
them away.
It's more than enough. My house is a warehouse. It's like they're
They've
so
been very
sweet.
generous to give
They're
so
so
many,
sweet.
haven't
Yeah, they just want to give in. Every day I have so many people just coming in and give me cartons full of it.
Do you give them the pattern?
I mean, many of them have volunteered to even sew.
Have they?
Yes, they have. So it's like this has a little stain on it, but we could do something about it. Once you're done, you just cut it out.
How did you work this out?
I had so many with me, Barbara. So one day I just sat and I thought, what do I do with them? So then I just said, come on, let me try making a skirt out of it, and it came out wonderful. So I said, now I'll try a dress, and it just
it
happened.
works.
It just
It's
happened.
beautiful. The dress style is really
It
lovely.
just happened.
The thing is, the girls like their arms covered, even though, you know, they've got lovely brown skin, they still get sunburnt, so they do like a little something over their arms.
Once you're done with this, you could go a little deeper for the front. I'm sorry, I don't have the pattern in for you.
It's a dress already.
Okay, this
More cutting than sewing. Sewing so
Yes,
much of
the
it is
sticks.
already
Yeah,
ready
I
and
know,
they're
and
beautiful.
they're beautifully decorated as well.
okay. Now this is the one that is on top out here. I use that for the sleeve. Okay, so I fold it into half. It may not align actually, but I think it's okay.
So you just followed the curvish round. You fold in half round.
Yes, I fold it into half. I would generally iron and work, but okay. Once this is done, we have a part of it which is already sewn, and the other part, this and this, is not. So we need to slightly sew it up, very little bit. Just work it in and just sew it all over. So all your sides are done. Once that is done, that works as your sleeve. So
I'm going to make one of those.
thank you. It comes out something like this, and I'm sorry I'm not able to show you the exact thing. Do you want me to sew it? This one, the stitch one, and bias binding for the sleeves, and join the shoulder. Once your shoulder is joined, you can attach this because it is already sewn all over, right? This is also sewn, so you just need to face right with right and attach it,
And you gather it on.
and gather it on. You start from the center.
From the center?
Yeah. This is how it comes
This is
out.
the
Amazing, huh?
So do you have to search for
You can buy.
same one. Oh, okay. Just use it.
Yeah.
So what do you put those binding around here?
The neck
The arms.
the arms.
Okay, and then
What
just
binding was that called? Bias binding. You get it in just about all the colors.
Yeah, yeah.
and so
I
then
mean, there was no
this.
material left out here. Otherwise, I would use the same
Same
material.
material, yeah.
And you leave an inch or an inch and a half, and then you add on the sleeve, so it doesn't.